So I was just browsing the news online and found a story from yesterday about new changes to banking coming to Canada. And I was reading this article and it just screams like no thank you to me. Like and I will read it to you and you will see why. This concept is called open banking. It already sounds very very scary. So, a long-promised revolution is headed to Canada, but you might not notice when it arrives. Oh, good. I like those long-promised, unnoticeable revolutions. Those are always good. I really appreciate those revolutions that I might not notice. Yes. Changes in the works that will give Canadian consumers and businesses significantly more control over their financial data, including who they share it with, in what's known as open banking. Now, why does open banking and controlling who we share our financial data with not feel incongruity with each other? This whole thing just feels, and maybe it's because I'm not a financial whiz at all, but this just feels very not the way that they're making it sound. Like they're making it sound like this is really good and safe, but the way, like I'm just going to keep reading. The federal government has promised framework legislation in next month's budget to bring the system to Canada after years of kicking the possibility down the road. Evangelists for the open banking shift underway globally praise it as a way to boost competition, dramatically shift how payments are made, and overall move to a more people-oriented financial system. What the fuck does that mean? A more people-oriented financial system? Why does having access to our financial data make it a people-oriented banking system? What socialist nonsense is this? It's about having that fairer, more inclusive, more open society, said Helen Child, founder of Open Banking Excellence, a forum for those working in the system. What? A fairer, more inclusive, more open society. Yes, by sharing our most personal data. You know, our financial shit. Yes, this is good. Let's have more access to that. Open banking works by giving consumers the option to share their banking data with other firms. The most common use is granting access to budgeting or money management apps. You know, data mining firms. And companies so that a customer can pool different bank accounts and credit cards into one place. Why does this feel like the cloud for your money? I don't think I like the cloud for my money. I think I want my money to be where I put my money, thank you. I think if I want my money to be on one credit card and to be in a different bank account from in different spots, I think that should be allowed. Other emerging uses include simpler payments, automated accounting, and business finance management and business finance management. One of the biggest areas of growth is in credit assessment. Under open banking, lenders could directly access an individual's banking data, so they can look beyond credit scores. Whoa. They can look beyond credit scores? Why the fuck should they be allowed to do that? If you have a good credit score, why should anything else fucking matter? I don't think I like that. Consumers can also use it to build their credit scores, for example, by proving reliable rent payments. Holy shit, this feels like a fucking social credit score. What the fuck? How would look beyond your credit score? So what if they see that you have a good credit score, but you're making payments to certain things that they may not like? What the fuck? What the fuck is this nonsense now? Quote, "It drives financial inclusion," said Child. Quote, it's democratizing data. I'm sorry, what? Since when is data a thing that should be democratized? Data is data. Data is just points of reference in a computer. Why do we need to democratize it? And why are we democratizing our financial data? What the fuck is this nonsense? Where is Pierre Poilievre on this bullshit? And notice I've also been checking. I haven't seen any House of Commons nonsense still. The model, which the federal government refers to as consumer-driven banking, is part of a wider shift to giving people more control over the data companies are gathering about them, said Abhishek Sinha, National Banking Technology Leader at eCanada. I'm sorry, how does any of this give us control over the data companies gather? Other than to say, don't share any of this shit with companies besides my credit score. Why? It's a significant social movement and social progression following the steps of what's happening in the rest of the developed world, and even a lot of developing countries. Where is any of this happening? I haven't heard of anybody doing open banking. Has anybody from another country? Comment below in the comments section. Do you guys do this weird ass shit? If you do, can you explain how it works? But while there's potential to shake up the current system, some are skeptical as to how much and how quickly any change might happen. Well, I would be more skeptical as to how this is actually a safeguard and for how this is a control for our data. Because to me, this feels like a way for companies to just breach our financial security, make decisions on how to financially work with people based on their financial transactions. Like, this just does not feel at all correctly, at all right. Even with safeguards in place to make it secure, it would likely take a lot of work to convince Canadians to trust the system. And new competitors, said Sinha. No shit. You can't. Canadians are not gonna go for this. This does not feel at all like a safe option or anything that could do anything but go down the line of social credit. This feels like a step towards social credit to me. I don't know. I just found this article. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But this really feels like a step towards a social credit system, in my view. Put your thoughts in the comments below. I will put the article in the description of the video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.